What's up guys, Sunheart here. I'm out exploring the beautiful United States, and behind me we have an amazing gun range that I'm excited to go check out. So let's go see how it is. Today I'm working on my method of reloading. What I've been learning about my current habits is I tend to bring the gun when I'm reloading back into my workspace a little too low, and it forces my head down to look at where I'm reloading. So what I have been working on is coming back in about chest level so I can keep the peripheral on my target in front, and then grabbing and then coming in right here so I can kind of see the peripheral of the mag in my left hand as well as my target still. And I could look down if I needed to, but like it's all in this line of sight here. So when I've come up, I've ended up coming too far down and I need to actually look, and then I lose my line of sight on the target. So in the footage today, you'll see me kind of coming up a little bit more, and it was so much more fluid, guys. I was extremely impressed with how I was handling it after a bit. So I just got done shooting at Black Creek Range. I was extremely impressed. They had a great setup there. It seemed to be a little more catered towards long range weapons, and that was really cool. If I move out here, that's a range I'll keep going to, especially with my AK-47. That ×4 magnifier I have on that will just be fantastic at that range. It goes out to about 200 yards, so that will be super cool to use. The pistol itself, I just set up a 15-yard target, give or take, and that was cool. But everyone around me was shooting marksman or sniper rifles, and it was beautiful. It was a very nice setup. It's the only outdoor range that I'm aware of so far in this area that I'm in. But all this land out here is public, and you can pretty much shoot wherever you want. So that's what's attracted me to this state in particular so far. South Florida and Florida in general is difficult for shooting out in the boonies. Like you'd think, oh, I could go into the Everglades if I wanted to, but most of that is not accessible for shooters. Like you can't shoot out there. It's pretty lame. I've heard stories of game wardens hearing gunshots and then going to the source and then kicking everybody out, or checking serial numbers and confiscating weapons depending on what's going on with the serial number. So it's just not a very outdoor friendly place for people that use guns a lot. This state in particular has a lot more opportunity for that kind of stuff. So I'm excited. Black Creek was very cool, and I think that'd be a great place to hone in scopes and red dots and all that kind of stuff. What I see myself doing if I move out here in the next 6 months to a year is just using this beautiful land. In the meantime, I'm going to keep running the South Florida indoor ranges, and then Okeechobee up north for the outdoor movement range. There's still enough for me to work with in South Florida, but long term, I don't see myself being there much longer. I'm excited for the future, guys. Most of today's video is me just practicing my reload drills and moving the pistol up in my workspace so my peripherals could see the target and the gun at the same time. One of the ROs was an ex-cop, and he was like, yeah, don't put it right up in your face, though, in case there's a malfunction. You don't want that to blow up in your face. And I was like, that's a good point. But there's that sweet middle ground around your chest where you can still see the target and your gun. And so that's what I was working on today. Very fun to be working all of that in a state I've never been to before. So this was really tight, and thanks for watching. See you guys.